Absolutely, and you know, we've had a set of freak circumstances around that are hard to predict. I still think, though, that at the end of the day, he is a liability. Well, the obvious main candidate is Boris Johnson, who's still the bookies' favourite. It'll be interesting to see how many Conservative MPs are willing to back him. There's very little doubt in my mind that if he gets through to the members' vote, he will almost certainly win, because he is ridiculously popular amongst the Conservative membership. Then there are others like Theresa May, the Home Secretary. She's played what some have thought is a very canny game in the sense of being pro-Remain, but so tepidly so if you blinked you'd have missed it. She made one speech, major speech during the campaign, in which she attacked the ECHR rather than defending our membership of the European Union. I wonder whether she hasn't sat on the fence to such a point that actually people aren't willing to vote for her, in the sense that she's managed to irritate both the Remainers and the Leavers by not committing herself wholeheartedly. David Cameron was put in a position yesterday where he could skip in the House. The one thing I would say about the Conservative Party is they don't tend to like to elect the assassin. If you go back to Michael Heseltine, he was the architect of Mrs Thatcher's downfall. He was the favourite in many people's eyes to ascend to the leadership of the party. The party wouldn't have him because he had dirtied his hands by getting rid of the Iron Lady. And I do wonder whether Boris will suffer a bit as a result of that as well. Anyone too closely associated with bringing down David Cameron, I suspect the Conservatives might be a little bit wary about, which raises the possibility, no help to you I'm afraid, that it could be someone I'm not even talking about who emerges through the ranks and becomes the leader. It's perfectly possible. I'll support you. We'd rather you stood down, or we're going to look stupid. Well, I don't think it's rocket science to answer the first with a very precarious position. As for the second, well, he's shown a certain amount of stickability so far because he's never been close with his parliamentary party, and he said he's going to stand again. Assuming he does, it'll be interesting because there are those who say, given the backing of the unions and of momentum, he will manage to pull it off. All that does, I suppose, though, is bring the Labour Party further into disrepute.